Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
At African Diaspora News Channel, we cover stories that don't receive mainstream attention, and we serve as the voice to the global Black community. We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media, connecting the African diaspora one story at a time.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
So there's a video of this black guy, apparently he's Nigerian, that got angry. Someone provoked him. I don't know which country he is presently. And then he was provoked and began to scream at the top of his voice. I need you to watch the video and we'll come back to talk about it.
See, make I tell you, it not be say my country bad before, normally before. Say me myself, I can't use my own money when I do business for my country. I can't take travel for your country. You not go feel they talk to me like that. You when they talk to me like this way, you never pass 15 years old. Because say your color white. You never pass 15 years old. It not be smart to say, I don't born your age for Africa. You just see me like that because you just see me so small like this. You just talk to me anyhow. Say now on a country, Abi. I don't blame you. If you come my country before, normally say you come Africa, you never feel really up your mouth talk. If you see my senior stuff for Africa, you know if you talk, say because say Igbo, Abi, because say Igbo, you the main jest of me, Abi, not be your fault, And my country is bad. Now they cause all this nonsense. My bad leaders take off my country. When say they don't want maybe say more see light for our country. Now they cause all the rubbish. I'm not supposed to find myself for here. They talk to me anyhow, Abi. They talk to me anyhow. Are your fault? You small, but when I've reached my senior son age for Africa, you call they talk to me and say because I don't know country. I'll go back to my country. Yes, now you support them, you support her. This small boy they talk to me anyhow. Because now on a country. I'm not blaming now. My president for my country now I blame for Africa. All the leaders for our country for Africa, all the bad leaders.
Alright, welcome back. Now, this guy claims that he was insulted and he doesn't deserve the insult if he were in Africa, so that because he's not in Africa, he's been insulted or tainted because of that. Now, if he were to be in Nigeria, he wouldn't have gotten so much insult as that. That he doesn't blame the person. You heard him say he doesn't blame that person he was talking about. It is his leaders that made the country where he's coming from uncomfortable, and that's why he had to relocate. And I'm like, my bro, you don't have any right, any reason to be saying that it's because your country was not okay or is not okay. That's why you came to another country. First of all, that does not make sense. You are in that country, just stay there. You don't have to start explaining to them that your country has issues and that's why you relocated. And then if you are feeling insulted, you're feeling abused, if you're not respecting you, you can still go back to your country. That's what I tell people. When I see people travel outside the country and then they are complaining about the life in those countries, they are complaining that this, that, so I say you still have a chance. They didn't deport you from your own country. You legitimately carried your two legs, entered that plane, and you flew to another country. You relocated. It's not like somebody came to point something to your head and say, yeah, come and relocate now, or I blow your heads off. Nobody did that to you. You did that yourself. So if it's not working, just carry your things and go back to where you came from. It's as simple as that, my brother. All those things you did was not even necessary. There was no need for it. That your son in Africa is older than that. Bro, there's no need for those explanations. You are in some other person's country. Whatever you see there, I think you have to accept it. Because you left where you're coming from and then you went somewhere else. So you just have to bear whatever you find in that place. Even though sometimes you don't accept everything that comes your way. But then it's not that bad that you just begin to talk and shout that if it was in Africa, my brother, what's that? So please, let's respect ourselves. Let's set boundaries for ourselves. You don't have to complain about everything. You don't have to get provoked for any reason. I don't know what must have happened to him. I don't know what they did to him, but I feel like what he just did was not necessary at all. What's your take on this? Would you want to share? You want to leave a comment? and let me know. I'll be reading your comments.